Hello, welcome back to another podcast, episode 5. We're outside now, it's too hot.
Making the most of the weather, you could say.
Yeah, or just dying inside the house.
Yeah.
Not internally.
That too.
Yeah. Anyway, it's too hot. Why we're outside. Isn't it like the hottest day of this, I don't know, something today?
Apparently today could possibly break the temperature record for the UK. I think the previous record was like 38.5.
Oh, no, it must have been the UK.
The previous one was 38.5 in Kent. And apparently it's supposed to reach 39 degrees Celsius somewhere in the south. So, you know,
great.
Breaking records out here, that's what we do.
So when the Anuva Podcast breaks records. So we're not going to be inside doing this because, no thank you.
Too hot.
Yeah, that's why I haven't really been making many videos or editing them, because it's been way too hot.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit down on a laptop when I'm dying.
Yeah,
I can't record either because I have to have my window open and that ruins the audio quality.
Yeah.
So I can't do that. So we're outside. I'm annoyed how Harry looks taller than me. He looks
I'm taller than you anyway.
I don't care. Yeah, I never knew that. So now
how did you not know that?
I don't know. I don't care.
You don't care,
I
but you're annoyed.
I really do. Because look at it. It's terrible. I don't care. Right. I'm going to have to sit like this all the time. My knees are going to look bad. Anyway, so welcome. I haven't written down any topics for this one because I feel like the other ones, ironically, with no topics, I feel like it'll move smoother. Because on the other ones, we'd talk about something and then be like, okay, what's the next thing?
That's fair.
And it would be like, oh, okay, we're moving on now.
Yeah.
It's also not going to be hugely about YouTube because YouTube's been fucking depressing.
Although there has been one big thing happening on YouTube. The Challenger games.
They only revealed the name like today or something.
No.
When did they reveal
I don't know, but it was
I saw the Twitter picture of Tobe Jizzle.
Tobe Jizzle.
I love that name.
It's a great name.
He's doing it for M7 Games or something.
M7 Education. Which is a good cause.
His
Donate
education
now.
channel. What do they do, Harry?
They provide school trips to less fortunate children.
Wait, to them? So we get to go look at them and go, wow, those poor sods. Anyway, let's go home.
No. No, they raise money so less fortunate children can go on school trips, I think.
Like Golden Towers or something.
I'm not, maybe educational school trips because it is M7 Education. So yeah.
Get like
it's a good cause.
Shira Gupta to go to Fort Park. Anyway.
So the Challenger games. If you don't know what it is, it's basically just an athletics tournament for YouTubers.
Okay, epic.
Yeah.
Who's in it? Or
there's I think there's about 100 YouTubers involved in the Challenger games.
I know that Tobe Jizzle's in it, and I think Logan Paul.
Logan Paul's the one who led it.
Yeah.
Yeah. $100,000 cash prize for charity, I think.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of dosh.
Why are they having such high rewards for YouTubers?
Because Logan Paul's minted.
Yeah, but that's my point. They already make tons of money. So then
it's for charity.
Oh, it's for charity. Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay, fair point. Then ignore me.
Logan Paul basically set out the challenge for YouTubers, saying that he was the fastest YouTuber and he was willing to bet $100,000 on it, and he's done that.
So if he wins, what happens?
I think he gets to donate 100,000 to charity. I'm not 100% sure.
Who else is in it?
As far as I'm aware, there's Logan Paul.
Epic.
Jake Paul's probably going to be in there.
Perhaps.
I wouldn't be surprised if Faye Sensei's in there, maybe?
Sensei?
Faye Sensei.
Oh, okay.
He's like a martial artist.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was Face Sensor.
There is a Face Sensor.
I thought you were just pronouncing it wrong.
No, it is Face Sensor. There is a Face Sensor and a Face Sensei.
Okay.
Tobe Jizzle, obviously.
Tobe Jiz.
Who else would be in it? there could be probably King Buck. You know,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Viner.
Isn't he even? Well, what does he do now?
I don't know.
He seems to just like take part in things.
I don't know,
But never
but
actually does anything.
he could probably be in it at some point.
Like he was in the football match. And
Yeah.
he was in like adverts and stuff. But I
Yeah.
don't actually know what he does anymore as a career.
And Eson Gibbs
Ah.
involved, I think.
They always talk about him, but I have no idea what he does.
He's a FIFA YouTuber who's got into boxing, basically. He's like one of the originators of the boxing thing. He was in the first undercard.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
I'm not sure who else is in it. If they they probably are gonna do a YouTube video on it. I'm gonna watch it because I like athletics.
Might be like Joe Weller's boxing thing, and he's like, "All right, lads," and they're in the the fake boxing.
What?
You know, it was like really weird. They were in like a makeshift ring, and they were just like
Oh,
first
with Jeremy
person to
Lynch.
hit. I guess so.
That was
I don't
shite.
remember. It wasn't that bad.
It was.
Just because KSI made a video on it.
No,
and
no.
everyone went, it's shit.
No, it was
It's
funny to
clearly a
watch,
joke
but
video.
I really don't like Jeremy Lynch, so
Oh, right, okay, fair
yeah,
enough.
that's why I didn't
I
like
don't
it.
know anything about him.
Oh, no, don't get involved in
Is he
that.
the one who
situation. That
kissed
was
his sister?
no. I don't know who's. No, that was Prank Invasion.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah,
he kissed his mum as well.
yeah, he kissed his mum as
Damn.
well. He's an odd guy.
Epic. Oh. YouTube's weird. Is it still recording?
It is.
It is. I have such like PTSD now because of my last game. I've got a new camera.
He has.
It can record in 4K as well and 1080p 60.
Are you gonna change your name to Glitch Gameplays 4K?
No,
Okay.
because I can't edit in 4K.
Oh,
My editing system only goes up to 1080p 30, so
that's fun.
I can record in 60 frames per second, but there'll be no point. So I'm gonna learn probably after college or during college how to edit with Adobe Premiere. I think they use either Adobe Premiere or Sony Vegas.
You'd probably be able to do that at college. You're doing media production.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, in media production.
I think they use Adobe Premiere, which I would like. I have Adobe Premiere, but
Right.
it's bugged out.
Okay.
Like when you put in a video, it like has a pink overlay on it.
That's cool, man.
Because I paid for it totally.
Definitely not pirated.
No, a friend gave it to me, who works at NASA.
I work at NASA.
It's pretty epic.
Yeah, man.
I need to stop saying epic. People are gonna think I'm not using it ironically.
He's definitely using it unironically.
Shut up, Harry. I'll bust his skull.
I thought you were going to say something different.
No, shh. Hush, hush. Christian channel. But yeah, so now I have a better camera.
He does.
My other one, as you saw in the last episode, was committing suicide. So I had to buy a new one. It was expensive.
Can I just apologise on behalf of both of us for the quality of the last podcast?
I thought it was funny.
It was funny to watch, but it was
terrible,
like
but it was
really... Yeah, it was so bad that it was kind of funny. But I got so bored after like 20 minutes because we were both so tired.
I got quite bored. Yeah, that's why we ended it quickly.
Yeah.
Like, well, not bored, but I was just so dead inside. I was like, just let me sleep.
Yeah.
It was still fun. You know, we keep it real here.
But yeah.
We show the goods and the bads and the not so's.
No, I should have really gone and glitched out, to be fair.
No, shut up. No, it was a whole episode.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There was a whole episode
Right,
0, man.
Yeah, but that was 5 minutes of us setting up. I didn't even realise until I'd edited it. Like, oh no, that was nothing.
Yeah.
But it was up and someone liked it, so there you go.
I think that might have been me.
Probably. I updated to SoundCloud, and we actually got plays.
Did we?
Someone played episode 4.
Episode 4 of all.
I think I got 1 or 3.
What? Jesus
Shut
Christ.
up. The point is, we got views.
we get mad views.
Talking
Don't
about
mess
views,
with us,
I
our
s-
videos bang.
I spent so long, right? It's another reason why I haven't uploaded a lot. There's a big gap between episode 4 of the podcast and my E3 video. That's because I was taking a long time to edit it, because it was like 50 minutes worth of footage. And I put a lot of time into editing that. And I finally finished it, and it got 10 views. And I was so like, so I don't know. It's disappointing. So
I think it might
it's
be
now my
because-
channel trailer, because it
Yeah.
was so long. Also because no one cares about E3 or me.
I think it didn't help that it was quite a while after E3 as well.
I know, and I kept
So-
thinking that while I was like, I need to edit it because I'm going to run out of time. But I was like, I'm not going to rush it.
Okay.
So I want it to be a good video.
That's
And I
fair.
I was thinking about uploading half of it and then the other half, like I did with the Bad Baby video ages ago.
Yeah.
But I thought no, because then I'll just look back at it, and like looking back, I prefer it to be a whole video because I actually think it's a really good video.
Yeah.
So go watch.
Go check it out.
It's so.
I've definitely watched it.
It's like half an hour, 36 minutes or something.
Wow.
But it's going through the whole of E3 except for the PC gaming show, and I think the one where they just go on stage and pretend to be zombies.
Oh, that one sounds really cool.
I don't remember what they're called. It's just like a parody.
Oh, wow.
They release one every year.
Cool. That's really interesting. Thank you for sharing.
Shut up. You hurt me. Then IGN always talks about it as if it's like a proper like press conference.
Okay.
It's like, okay. Let's talk about movies.
Okay.
Because we went to go see movies.
We have.
What
seen
movies did we see, Harold?
Well, we've seen Spider-Man: Far From Home.
We have.
It was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Toy Story 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, we also. But I wanted
to
finish the Far From Home part. Then talk.
I'm just saying.
God damn it!
I'm
man.
just letting them know what's to come. All right.
What? What are you gonna release?
No, in this. You moron.
What?
You bazooka. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Far From Home. It was good, but not as good as I would have hoped, I guess.
Right. I enjoyed it. I thought the pacing was a bit off in the first half because it like
it was
because it was
way
like
too fast.
like after the fight with Molten Man. Spoilers alert! Spoilers alert! Spoilers alert! I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
If you
don't spoil the end. Well,
I'm not.
Yeah, sure. We'll ruin it. Why not?
If you-
Spoilers. There you go.
if you don't want
I'm sure
to
if you care about the franchise, you've seen it by now. I suppose.
yeah, and if you don't want it to be spoiled though, and you haven't seen it, just skip forward to this point on the video.
Okay. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Anyway, go on.
The pacing was a bit off because, like, straight away after the Molten Man fight, they went into a bar, and obviously,
I think the pacing was fine by that point.
but it was just like the switch. It was such a sudden switch.
But that was the point.
I know, but I didn't
So
like
it's
it
meant
because
to
it
be
was like it came out of like thin air, like, and I didn't like that part about it. I understood why they did it because obviously, it wouldn't be like slip, but it didn't help with the pacing. Just the sun switch and reveal into Mysterio being a villain after he gets the Edith glasses.
I think they did it interestingly though.
It was
And they brought back the guy from Iron
Yeah.
Man 1 and it was like, Jesus.
Yeah, it was interesting. I like how they tied everything into Iron Man. Hopefully, in the third movie, they don't have someone who's involved with Iron Man because I want this character of Spider-Man to move on from Iron Man now because
That's just the character, sadly.
yeah, but
Like I said this to Cameron when we went to go see Homecoming. I was like, I get how it's like more like the comics or whatever, but I don't really like. I like the character and I like Tom Holland is a really good actor, but I don't like how Spider-Man's now gone from like when you saw like I don't know the first Spider-Man trilogy or
Sam
like,
Raimi
the
one.
cartoons or whatever, when it was like this one hero, he's really epic and cool and awesome and he does all this. So now him just being like a kid. And
Yeah.
like he doesn't know what he's doing.
He's always been a kid.
Well, yeah, I know, but he's like extremely a kid. Like he doesn't know what he's doing, and he's just like, he's too emotional, and he seems to fail, and he's like, oh, oops.
I think
And it's like, what's happened? Like I know that's what it's meant to be, but
and
it's like,
it is more realistic. Like if you are I would.
I know, but I don't
situation,
like it. I mean, I think it's fine, but I just prefer it like how it used to be. Because now it's not like when they're like, oh, let's have Spider-Man be the head of the new Avengers. I was like, I can't envision that with the Tom Holland Spider-Man. He'd have no idea what he's doing. He's like 10 years younger than everyone else. It's weird. I don't know.
But anyway, back onto Far From Home. I really did enjoy the character of Mysterio. I think Jake Gyllenhaal did an amazing job at acting and bringing the character to life.
So speak like a true movie review.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're all good actors.
Everyone in the movie acted really well. The chemistry between Zendaya and Tom Holland was great.
I think that was kind of forced, though.
I see what you mean, because there was like no build up between the end of Homecoming and the beginning of Far From Home to show that they were romantically
Well, it was just like, oh, she's just some weirdo. And then at the end of Homecoming, and she's like, oh, my name's MJ. And I'm like, no, I know what they're going to do now. And then, of course, the next movie, she's the bloody love interest. It's like, can we not just go one movie without there being a love interest with the character?
I get what you mean. It is forced, but besides the fact of being forced, the actual relationship between them two was actually really good. I think it was really well played out because it was accurate to real life.
Sure.
You wouldn't be smooth with...
No, but that's not... I don't know. No, I feel like I hate the film. I really like the film, but I just think it could have been a lot better. But the thing with the Zendaya thing is, she's a really good actress as well. But it was like, for Homecoming, she didn't care.
No.
And it was clear she didn't care, and she was just like, she was actually good comedic relief, and she just didn't act. She didn't care at all about Peter any more than any other character. Maybe slightly because obviously he's the protagonist, so we're going to see that a lot more. But they show like when she drew Peter being upset, she also drew the teacher, and she also did whatever. And then by the end of it, she like gives him like a look. But it's like, okay, so what's happened in between that then? It's like they've had the party where she's seen him with another girl, and then now he's like, oh, now she's gone. Now suddenly she has a crush on him, and he skips her far from home, and they've both got like a huge crush on each other, and like really awkward towards each other. It's like nothing's happened.
There is no there's no build up on film that I can see where it comes from, because those kind of things can happen instantly. Like it can just be one moment, and it's just like, oh yeah, I like this girl, or I like this boy.
I don't know, it's weird.
It is weird.
I would have preferred it if there just wasn't that. If she was just her own character.
That's fair.
Like, not because MJ's meant to be redheaded or whatever. Keeps going on about. I just think like, I don't know. They don't need it. It's just. I mean, for this film, it made sense because it was like, he wants to be, he wants to look after. Yeah, he wants to do what normal teenagers do, but he also has this huge responsibility. So it did make sense for this film. But just in general, it's just like when Thor has a girlfriend and he has a girlfriend, and then Iron Man, they did it well, I feel. But I don't know, it's just because when they take every female character and they're just thrown into, they're the love interest, it's kind of insulting. It's like, that's really what they are.
I get what you mean.
It's like how I made the joke about it in one of the walks we did, like back in like the 2000s, every single like girl in a movie was a love interest. Like in Robots, like each bloody like female is a love interest. Yeah. And it's like, can we not? Can they just be characters?
I think with the Phase 4, not Phase 4, it's Phase 4.
It's Phase 4.
Yeah. The new movies they released, well, they've announced.
Let's talk about that as well. I wanted to, but let's talk about that as well.
Yeah.
Phase 4. Epic.
We're just, Okay, so what movies did they announce? They announced movies and TV shows for Disney+. The movies
was it you or Jack who was confused by that? I think it was you, wasn't it?
What?
One of you was like, they announced the Disney Plus shows for some reason.
Jack was confused by that.
Okay, but the reason they're doing that is because...
They all tie in.
Yeah, they all tie in now, which I don't really like.
No, because if you don't pay for
it just makes you watch more.
Yeah.
And like, I hope, by the sounds of it, it's like, so what if... Okay, so the things that the Disney Plus shows they've announced are Hawkeye, What If, Loki, WandaVision, which is a really weird name.
Yeah.
And
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I think is the only one that sounds interesting, as well as What If, but What If's animated.
Yeah, What If is animated.
But so what it sounds like is the ones that like, there are quite a few of them which aren't really related at all. Like Loki is a different multiverse thing, which is going off of when he took the cube. Tesseract, yeah,
in
from
Endgame. Yeah.
What If seems actually really interesting.
It's literally just...
It's going to be different timelines.
Yeah.
And
animated as well. So.
Yeah, someone zoomed in and they saw like in the top left corner there's like the zombie Marvel characters.
Oh, cool.
So if they do stuff like that, that could be really interesting. So that's not really involved either. Hawkeye, I think he passes down the thing to his daughter.
It's going to be passed down to someone. It might be with his daughter because they're kind of setting up an Endgame. Yeah.
They said one of the videos I watched, someone said a name, but I don't remember what the name was. I also don't remember the character's
Kate
name.
Bishop?
No, I mean, I don't know the actor. I mean,
is
that her name, is it?
I think that might be the name of the female Hawkeye. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't have a clue.
I don't know. I don't remember the names of the daughters. WandaVision. I don't understand what's happening with that, because it's like, Vision is still dead, but then Vision comes out on stage. So it's like, wait, so he's not dead?
Wait, it could be set before. It could be set when, in Infinity War, when they were like, they disappeared off the grid. It could be set during that time period, maybe.
That's what people thought, but then I saw some video where they said in this timeline, he dies and then... Okay, yeah, actually, no, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But we don't need that.
No.
We don't need... I guess that's why it's a show. But, so I hope a lot of it's just like, oh, you can watch this if you want and it will be cool, but you don't need to. Like, at the moment, it's like, if you miss one movie, it's like, who the fuck's Captain Marvel? But, I hope it's not like that.
I think... I'm not sure about this. I've seen this somewhere. WandaVision, because Scarlet Witch is appearing in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I think that kind of ties in those two.
I mean, of course it will, but I hope it doesn't too much. Do you know what I mean? I hope they don't just go, oh yeah, okay, come on Scarlet, and she's got like a new suit.
I hope it's
like normal.
I hope it's like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but it's like not massively involved in the actual movies.
It will be more involved than that, because I don't think I ever watched that stuff, but apparently they'd always call like the thing in 2012 the incident, because like I don't think they could say the names of the Hulk. Like they'd always say like, oh, the big green guy and stuff like that. But now this is like Disney's thing. They can't talk about it properly.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What are the movies they've announced?
Black Widow, which is coming out in May 2020, I think. Which
is a prequel, but it's set after Civil War.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, it's
really?
The villain's supposed to be Taskmaster, I think. Do you know Taskmaster?
I've seen a picture.
Oh.
I don't know who he is.
But the actual character is actually really cool. He's a villain, obviously, who can analyze fighting techniques and copy them. Yeah, it's a really cool idea. I'm interested to see how that works out. Then there's...
But I would have preferred, like... I guess it's kind of like the Solo problem, which, if that's why they understand why they haven't done it. But there's so much of, like, a story behind Black Widow of, like, what she hasn't explained. Like, they touched on it in Age of Ultron, where it's like, oh, the ballet.
I kind of wish they did go before all the Avengers films and stuff.
But maybe it is, like, the thing of, you don't need to know.
Maybe.
It's like it's cool if you don't know.
Yeah.
Like the Solo film. Like, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
When it was like, Han Solo didn't have a last name, so he decided to make himself have the last name Solo.
I never watched Solo.
I haven't seen it, but that's actually a bit in the film. It's like, what's your name? It's like Han. It's like, last name? I don't have a last name. So they call himself Han Solo. Why? Just say his last name's fucking Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the Eternals.
The Eternals, well, there's two movies in there that I've never heard of. Well, the characters I've never heard of. The Eternals and Shang-Chi.
I've heard of the Eternals.
I've never heard of the Eternals.
Never heard of Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, I heard
he's a martial artist, apparently.
Yeah.
And
I think the name is Shang-Chi and the 8 rings.
Something about 10 rings, yeah.
10 rings. Yeah, which is cool. The Mandarin's supposed to be in it, the actual Mandarin, not the fake one that was in Iron Man 3, so that should be cool.
I like the Iron Man 3 though. Everyone hated it.
I enjoyed Iron Man 3. It wasn't the greatest of the MCU, but it was not a bad film.
I love it. It's really cool. I mean, it means nothing.
No.
Like they've literally pretty much retconned it from the franchise. Like he is at the end. He's like,
you can take away my shit, but you can't take away the Iron Man.
He blows up all his suits, and then the very next film, he's got like 20 on the go, like to go save a country. It's like, what happened there?
Yeah.
It was just, I mean, I guess maybe who made Iron Man 3? Is it Jon Favreau again?
What?
I don't know.
Who?
Iron Man 3. Who directed it or whatever, or wrote it? I don't know.
I think he did Iron Man 2 and 3.
I know he did 1.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think he only did 2 of the 3.
I don't know, but it's just it probably was like, okay, go make Iron Man 3, and then he made this story, and they were like, well, no, we don't want that. But it is a really good movie. But yeah, everyone hated it because the bloody Mandarin's not in it. But it's like, I really liked it. But I can see if you're a comic fan, it's like, oh, there's this amazing villain that you've wasted the opportunity for. But clearly they haven't.
Yeah, because they brought it back in Shang-Chi.
I don't know how they're going to do it though.
No.
Apparently there was some like clip on the Iron Man 3 Blu-ray where it was like the real Mandarin puts the gun to someone's head. But then apparently that's been retconned. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm sure they'll do a flashback thing like in Far From Home where they'll explain it all.
What other movies have they got for Phase 4? There's
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which is apparently a horror film, but it's a 12A still.
Yeah. I haven't watched the first Doctor Strange. I need to see it.
Neither have I.
But I'm intrigued
It looks visually interesting.
The Doctor
fight
Strange
scene at the end.
Yeah, it does look interesting. I'm definitely gonna watch Doctor Strange, the first one, between now and Multiverse of Madness, just so I can kind of understand the character. And I think I'm hoping Multiverse of Madness is good because it actually introduces properly the multiverse, which I think is cool.
Yeah, because the others didn't.
And then final one in Phase 4, Thor: Love and Thunder. The first.
Is that the final movie? Christ, there's not that many, are they? Because they've put a lot of time into the shows, yeah.
Yeah.
And people are going, is this all of Phase 4? I think they might, because they've announced also Blade.
That's going to be in Phase 5 or something.
Yeah, but will it? Do you think they'll do like what they did in Phase 3 and they just announce half of it and then announce the other half?
Maybe.
Because, I don't know, because that seems really short.
Thor.
What did they also announce? They announced. I'll go into that in a minute. But they had They had Blade,
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
X-Men.
They said Mutants, which is apparently X-Men.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yeah, everyone knew that was happening.
Apparently Thor: Love and Thunder is spaced before Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, so that means Thor is sadly not going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
I think that's good though.
It is. I would love
it would just become a Thor movie.
Yeah.
Which is good, but also that's not what we want, is it?
Yeah.
I don't think they should trust, as much as I think, what's his name? The one who directed Guardians of the Galaxy, I forgot his name.
James Gunn.
Yeah. As much as I think he's really good at what he does, I don't think they should trust him with Thor because what if he doesn't understand the character? What if he makes him too one-note?
Taika Waititi is doing Thor: Love and Thunder, which is really good. He did Ragnarok, which was the best of the Thor trilogy so far.
Well,
so
it's probably one of the most rewatchable Marvel films.
Because it's just funny, it's enjoyable.
You can just go into it without really knowing that much.
Yeah, I love that about Thor: Love and Thunder. They're introducing female Thor.
So predicted.
Yeah, but you said it was going to be Valkyrie.
Oh yeah, but I knew
it's Jane Foster. She's not actually going to be known as female Thor. She'll be known as the Mighty Thor.
Obviously not.
Mighty Thor, which is cool. I'm hoping that they don't make it too based on the. Obviously, Thor: Love and Thunder. There's going to be some like love elements between Thor and Jane Foster. Obviously.
Again, I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't. I want.
Isn't that what brought down Thor 2? Or Thor
I never
1?
watched Thor 2.
Well, I didn't see any of those two, but I remember one of the things that people had said about was like there was no chemistry between the two, and it was so forced.
I'm hoping that they don't get involved in a love thing. I think they should just be two badasses who just work together and there's no romantic interest.
It won't be.
It won't be.
If they want a good film, they should do it like that. But they're gonna make it too love and dull. They're gonna do something where they have a huge fight, and then they stop and they're like looking at each other like across the thing. It's like, it's Jane. I haven't seen you since before the blip or whatever the fuck.
And then they kiss.
Yeah. Well, they're going to, and then someone like Korg goes down like, hey man, who's this? And then they're gonna break it down. If a scene like that happens, it's not gonna happen. But if a scene like that happens, that'd be funny. I don't know, that film could be good. When they announced Thor 4, I was like, yes, and then they were like, they're gonna bring this film, and I was like, oh crap. Not because it's a woman,
no.
Because it's anyone. But obviously I think that, in terms of his story, yeah, it's suitable for him to pass it down to someone else. But it's just that Thor 3 was so good, it wanted me wanting so much more of Thor.
Yeah.
And then he was in Endgame, and he was really good in that as well, even though it was different.
Yeah.
And then he was in Infinity War, which is brilliant in. And I was like, oh, another Thor film would be amazing. But obviously now he's passing it down to someone else, which makes sense.
It does, but I just want Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth is so good as the character now. Yeah. Now he knows what he's doing, and they actually know what they want in the character. Yeah. It's brilliant.
He's great as Thor.
The bit in Infinity War when he starts crying to Rocket is like one of his best scenes. It's like, what else can I lose? That's like
is it Infinity War or Endgame?
That's Infinity War.
Okay.
He's on the ship.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, he's never fought me. He's never fought me twice. So like that's like his best scene.
Yeah. However, they haven't announced a Spider-Man 3 or another Avengers film.
There's not going to be another Avengers film. There'll be another team up, but they'll probably call it something different.
The new Avengers.
That's what people keep saying, but I doubt it. They'll call it something different because there's so many different teams in the Marvel comics.
Yeah, but I do think the 5th Avengers film, I do think it will be called the New Avengers because there'll be a new group of heroes.
It's gonna be completely new. Yeah, it'll have like Spider-Man in or something.
Yeah, it'll be Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Black Panther 2. They also announced that they're working on, and Captain Marvel 2.
What was that called? Oh yeah, they didn't properly announce. They said
they said they were filming
in the pipeline.
Yeah,
that's the thing which is so disappointing with Captain Marvel, because everyone just hates it. Which actually, I actually really like Captain Marvel. I think that film was brilliant.
I enjoyed the film.
I agree that it was pointless.
It was.
But not all of them need to be, like Iron Man 3. Not all of them need to be like, you need to know. Obviously, Captain Marvel, or you find out some things. It's kind of got prequel syndrome where it's like, oh, like at the end where Nick Fury was like, oh, the plane was called the Marvel. No, it was called the Avenger. And they're like, that's cool. Of course, that's a bit cheesy.
Yeah.
But it is a good film. I really liked how you were like in the same boat as her throughout the whole thing. You had no idea who was, real or not.
Yeah.
It was a really good film, but because it's her, people don't like Brie Larson. And because it's her specifically, people hate it for some reason. So apparently she's like really radical feminist or something, or feminazi or something. So. I don't know.
It doesn't really matter.
No, she's good at. She's a good actor.
Yeah.
People go like, oh, she's shit, but no, she's a good actress in my opinion, and it's a good film.
Just
shut up and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Stop letting politics get involved, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Black Panther 2. I'm intrigued.
I didn't really like the first Black Panther, but I think I was being too harsh on it.
The first half, I understand where you come from because it was very slow. There wasn't much action. The second half was amazing.
Yeah, it definitely picked up at the end.
Killmonger won the.
You bomb bit. Yeah, I think the character was brilliant.
The Killmonger. It's a shame that they killed him off.
I don't think so.
I mean, it would have been amazing to have him come because he's such an amazing character, and Michael B. Jordan played him so well. It would have been great to have him come back. Not even in a starring role, just that. But the death really worked. It was emotional.
I think I should watch it again. I think I was a bit too harsh on it because everyone was going, it's a 10 out of 10 movie. It's 10 out of 10. It's the perfect film. And I was like, is it though? And I went in and like every negative I saw, it kind of like upped itself because of how everyone said it was so perfect. And I was like, well, no, it's not.
It's a good movie. Though.
The CGI is terrible. They show the rhino when they're fighting at the end. It looks like a PS2 game.
But it's a good movie.
I don't know. I'll watch it again. It's okay. I'm sure it's not terrible. I just didn't like it. Which is
they shouldn't have killed off Ulysses Claw. They shouldn't have done that.
Who?
When Killmonger just shot the guy with the missing the arm.
Yeah, but you need deaths.
Yeah.
So if there's no deaths in it,
but the thing is,
nothing.
Ulysses Claw was such a great character, and he was played so well that it would have been great to have him come back.
I don't even remember the character.
Oh.
Who is he?
The guy with just missing the arm. The crazy guy with a robotic arm.
The White Wolf?
No. Not fucking Bucky Barnes.
It's any guy without an arm. I don't know. I don't care. I watched it once, 2017. Never watched it again. I'm sure
Black
I'll watch
Panther
it.
came out in 2018.
17? No, it was based in 17. Sorry.
It came out in 2018.
Yeah.
Donut.
Well, I don't know. The timeline is based in 2017.
Yeah.
Google it.
No.
They're all based in 2017. Even I think Infinity War was based in 18.
They've really fucked up the timing.
They did because of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Blame Sony. Sony didn't know what they're fucking doing.
Oh fucking hell! Talking about Sony, Spider-Man 3, it will end up happening.
Well, they need over $1 billion.
Yeah, they need over $1 billion so they can have full control. Otherwise, Sony can decide whether it can be a trilogy or not. So they're gonna get over $1 billion, which is great. So there'll be a Spider-Man 3. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they bring in Kraven the Hunter, which would be really cool. I'm hoping.
Yeah, but he's having his own solo film.
By Sony, yes.
Yeah.
But this is the MCU.
Yeah, but they would confuse people.
But I like I like Kraven the Hunter. I think it'd be a really interesting character to have in the movie. Apparently, the MCU planned out 9 Spider-Man films.
I think that might have been lost in translation. I think it might have been for Tom Holland to be in 9 films.
Yeah.
'Cause he's been in, what, 5 so far? Civil War, Spider-Man 1, 2, Endgame, Infinity War. So, it would be more realistic
Yeah.
for him just to be in 9. Who wants 9 Spider-Man films? No one. No, but let's be honest. There's only so much you can tell. Yeah, but by that point, it's like you only like it because it's called Spider-Man. Like, if it was just a different skinned character, it'd make no difference.
I want them to announce a Moon Knight film.
Who's Moon Knight?
You.
I don't know.
I'm joking.
I don't care.
He's a really cool. Just looking him up, he's a really cool character. He has, I think, he's a mercenary. He has multiple personalities, and he's just a cool character. Just look him up because it's hard to explain.
Is he a villain?
No, he's kind of like an anti-hero. He's really cool.
So a villain?
No, an anti-hero. There's a difference.
Venom.
No.
I wish that film had so much going for it. I didn't. But like, it could have.
It was fun.
It said it was going to be like it advertised itself as like, he's going to be a villain.
But it was good.
But he's not.
It was fun.
It was a fun film.
It was a fun film.
It was a bad movie, but I really loved it.
It was a fun film. They're going to have a second one with Carnage.
But will they though?
Yeah. They will.
If they don't make $1 billion, they probably won't.
They've made a lot of money.
I mean, if Far From Home doesn't make enough, they'll probably go, alright, fuck you, Carnage, you're having Spider-Man in this now. Do you know what I mean?
No, but
who would you choose between Carnage or having a Spider-Man v Venom film, which is actually good?
Carnage.
They
Carnage.
wouldn't know.
No, but Carnage is.
No one knows who Carnage is other than comic book fans.
But you could say that, right? No one knew who Captain Marvel was. No one knew who Iron Man was.
Well, no, they didn't, but it was in the MCU, so people already wanted to see it.
Yeah. But no, at the start of the MCU...
I had no idea who Captain Marvel was, but I wanted to see the film.
At the start, before the MCU started, very few people knew about Iron Man and thought he was a great character.
Yeah, but we're talking about Sony.
I know, but I'm talking about the start of the MCU.
No, I know what you're saying, but Disney's more, or whoever... Was it Disney? Yeah, of course it was Disney. No, it wasn't back then, was it?
It wasn't back then.
No. But whoever it was, they made films because they were passionate about it and they wanted to make a good movie. Sony makes movies because they want money. So they're not
Didn't Sony make Spider-Verse?
Yes, but
Spider-Verse was amazing.
Yeah, they made two Spider-Man films in a year.
Yeah.
That's playing it
2018
safe.
was the best year for Spider-Man fans. It was amazing.
Yeah, but because they knew they were going to make money off of it.
Yeah, but
they made Spider-Man. They had Venom because everyone knows who Venom is. And everyone who didn't pay attention thought it was going to be in the MCU. And they made Into the Spider-Verse because everyone likes Miles Morales, and because it's got Spider-Man in the title. If they called it like Miles Morales, whatever, they would have made like nowhere near as much. That's why they called it Spider-Man.
But it was still a great movie.
Yes, I know that, but I'm saying Sony plays it safe with movies.
I guess.
That's why they put like 20 product placements in each movie.
I guess. Should we go back to reviewing Far From Home?
Mind you, 4. What else is it?
The visual effects were amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's expected by now, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean?
but
you don't really think about
the
it
illusions of Mysterio were incredible. They just were.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a drug trip.
You've never been on drugs, shut up.
No, but that's what it was meant. Shut up. Anyway,
Toy Story 4.
I want to talk about what I was going to talk about pacing, because I never actually noted it. The
Okay.
pacing at the beginning was terrible. It was so fast. I was like, what is happening? So it's like, well, how does it start? How does the film start? I don't remember. It starts off with like someone going like, we need a plan or something.
The actual movie starts with them in like Mexico with the sand monster.
Which is like the main bit in the trailer, and that's just like, oh, it's in the first 10 seconds, brilliant.
You should never have come here.
Yeah, and
then it cuts to school.
Someone says something like, we need a plan, and it cuts immediately to him at school going, alright, I've got a plan, I like MJ now. And then suddenly they're like talking about going on vacation.
School trip, science trip.
And then it cuts to him doing Spider-Man, he saved the world with his aunt on stage. And then he goes back and Nick Fury's calling him. Then he goes back out and he has a panic attack. Then he's in his room and for like 2 seconds. Then he's suddenly on the way to the vacation.
Venice.
Then he's on the plane, and it's like, it's only like 10 minutes has passed.
More than 10 minutes.
It wasn't that much longer. And it's like, in Endgame, Iron Man's dead, and they touched on that for like 5 seconds in that first like act. They looks at something after he has a panic attack, and then he goes home.
Yeah.
I really like the scene when he's on the plane though.
Yeah.
because he's a really good actor. And he's like, but it looked, I don't know. Yeah, it was a good film.
Yeah.
Buy it. I don't know. But yeah, it could have been better. There you go.
There's also.
I was gonna say I hate it now, but there you go.
We also saw Toy Story 4.
We did. Again, it was alright.
You could argue that it was unneeded.
It was definitely unneeded. The ending was so rushed.
Yeah, the ending was rushed. It's just so sudden. Spoilers.
I mean, I see that. We don't need to say, but like I get that the whole point of it being rushed was because they were being rushed in the film. But it was like, really? Also, they ruined Buzz Lightyear.
They did. They made him so dumb.
Ruined Buzz Lightyear. That like
he just kept pressing the button in a voice.
He was dumb in Toy Story 1, but that's because he didn't understand. And then he understood when he broke his arm. He was like, "Oh, I am a toy."
Yeah.
And then he had a breakdown, and then Woody brought him to be normal. Toy Story 2, he was smart, from what I remember. Like he was like, I don't actually remember if he was smart or not, but he definitely wasn't dumb. They were like, going into save or whatever. Toy Story 3, he was just normal. But he had purpose in those films. He had no purpose in Toy Story 4, other than he's one of the main characters. He needs to be in it so he can sell toys.
It was literally just Woody, Forky, and Bo Peep.
Yeah.
Everyone else was just irrelevant.
I swear the voice actor for Jessie was changed as well.
I don't know.
She sounded really different. She had like 6 lines.
It was strange how literally like these characters. There's Buzz, Woody, Jessie, Bullseye, Mr. Potato Head. Obviously, Mr. Potato Head's actor died. R.I.P.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He died like in 2017, so they had to collect voice things from his previous movies.
But who would have known? Because he had 2 lines.
Yeah.
He had no lines in that movie.
Yeah.
Which is so weird because in the past 3 years it was like the main comic relief, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was like a dick to
But
everyone.
there was these main characters, but the only one who actually was a main character in this movie was Woody. Like the others were irrelevant. The others were irrelevant. But yeah, because it was ironic because he wasn't even used.
No one cares about him anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good film, but in terms of the series, it was not needed. They ruined the character of Buzz. Well, they didn't ruin it, but like Buzz was not Buzz. He was just there because
he was just dumb.
Yeah, he was one of the main from the first 3 films, and he needed to be in the movie, and so he was just there to be a dumbass and be like, in a voice. Even though he knows for a fact, even in the first movie, that it's just a sound effect. Or he knows something. He knows it's not real.
Yeah.
Because he presses it. Because he sees on the TV, doesn't he? I remember this now. He sees on the TV. It's like with tons of sound effects, and he presses the button, and then he presses his own button. And he realizes that he's a toy.
Yeah.
So why is it now? He's like, oh, my inner voice. It's like it was all for money.
Yeah.
And I hate that's where Pixar's going.
Yeah.
None of the films, the original films Pixar make now aren't that good.
Mm.
Inside Out was good. But it could have been a lot better. But I loved Inside Out mostly because it was relatable. But the others have been all sequels. It's like the Nitpicks video he made in this was ages ago, but it was like for the first 10 films they made like 2 or 3 sequels out of necessity, and in the last 10 Pixar films 6 of them are sequels. There's been like Monsters University, Toy Story 4 now, which wasn't one of the 6 but it is now, Cars 3.
Cars 4.
No. What else was there?
Was there a Cars 4? There was.
There wasn't a Cars 4, it was a Cars 3. No.
Was that not a Cars?
Cars 3 was the one they advertised and they were like, he's gonna die!
Oh.
But he didn't.
Oh.
There was also...
I can't keep up.
What was it? Finding Dory, which was, again, terrible.
I didn't watch it.
It was entertaining, but again, it made no sense in terms of the franchise. Yeah. It was like the whole point of Marlin's looking for Nemo and finding Nemo because he's his son, and you see that he can't trust him. By the end, he realizes he should trust his son more, so he's looking for his son. Blah blah blah. In Finding Dory, she has randomly a memory of her parents, and the mindset is, oh, Dory's nice, her parents are nice. Dory needs to find her parents. That's it. Like that's the whole point of the film. It's like, really? It's like for the first one it makes sense. It's his fucking son. For the others, it's like, oh, I haven't seen my parents in whenever. Oh, I just remembered them. Let's go find them. No, you don't care if she finds them or not. I almost thought at the end of the film she wasn't going to find them because it looked like it was going that way, but of course they can't end the movie like that. I don't know. It's becoming a movie talk.
It is. We've done 46 minutes
Movie
talking
talk.
about movies.
Epic. Well, the first 10 minutes was about
Challenger games.
log pole, log ball.
Well, it's gonna be.
It's not even that hot anymore.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
There's a bit of wind.
Sorry about that.
I was gonna make that joke. You stole it.
This camera keeps stopping, by the way.
Does it?
Yeah, which is terrible because there's no microphone on it. But it stops for like 2 seconds. Yeah, if you look now, it's at 21 minutes. Oh, the camera's dying. I see. I haven't charged this battery.
Well done.
Who cares? Whatever. It's got a lot more visuals than the first bloody movie. You can't even see that right outside. All you can see is that wall. Cool. That's great.
What we should.
That's someone's back garden. No.
Okay. Should we talk about the resurgence of Minecraft?
Oh, hell yeah. Minecraft's
Yes!
epic.
It's back!
I love Minecraft.
It is.
Minecraft.
I want to get back into it.
Then do. Do you
Yeah.
not have it?
No.
I know you wanted to buy it on PS4, didn't you, the other day, but you couldn't.
Yeah. Is it? But it's coming back, and it's better than ever.
Because of PewDiePie.
Yeah.
That is why.
Thank you, PewDiePie.
Oh,
And now we don't have to worry about Fortnite shit.
Well, yeah. Every time he uploads well, I'm not sure if it stopped now, but every time he did upload an episode of his Minecraft Let's Play, he'd reach #1 on trending, on gaming trending, which is weird because they didn't put him on trending for ages because of the whole controversy.
Yeah.
So,
But now we've got an innocent game that's back.
that's
And
the thing.
it's
It's
great.
really ad friendly as well,
Yeah.
so people love it. It's like
It's actually good. It's fun to watch.
it's fun to play.
It's fun to play.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Oh, Minecraft's shit," and I think that's because of the whole every Minecraft YouTuber under the sun became a paedophile.
I really enjoy. Right. I'm watching a lot of Minecraft. I am. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm watching PewDiePie series, which is great. It's a great series. Have you seen?
the sheep? What?
Yeah, have you seen the collab with Jack Black?
Yeah, of course.
That was so funny.
Oh yeah, I was looking for clips of that before he even released it.
Yeah.
So I missed the live stream because it took
Yeah.
forever to work, so I just gave up.
It was. I saw his video. I didn't actually watch the live stream, but it was
No.
a funny collab to watch.
Yeah.
You know,
Jack Black's
Jablinski.
just a beautiful man.
Jablinski.
Jablinski Games.
Machia had a crush on Jack Black, so he had to kill him.
From Shallow Hal or whatever.
I don't know.
That's a good movie. They said it on the stream highlight.
I'm also watching Zerka's Minecraft series.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone's just jumped onto it now, though.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone, it's popular, views! Even though they take the piss out of Pixar like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but Zerka's one is good. I've tried watching Many Minter's Minecraft series. It's not great.
Is it just boring? Is it just
It's
him?
no, it's him and Nasha, and it's
Who?
I don't know. I think he's like a Twitch streamer.
Is it a female?
No,
Oh, sounds
It's
like a
a-
female.
it's not a Nasha.
Nasha Romanov.
It's not a great series. I'm also watching Vicstar's Captain for Minecraft, which is fun to watch. Nothing else, but Minecraft's back and it's great.
The first YouTuber, I even mentioned this, the first YouTuber I started watching properly, other than PewDiePie, was someone called Sunday,
Yeah.
who used to do Minecraft, and he stopped doing Minecraft like
Uh-huh.
a year or two ago because obviously the game was dying, and he started making Fortnite videos, and they were all getting like 2-3 million views each at least, and his
Yeah.
Minecraft getting like 700k, and he was like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna do Fortnite now," which is fair enough
Yeah.
because
You're allowed to change your content.
yeah, and all the kids in every comment section since then have been like, "Play Minecraft, play Minecraft," and he actually now it's got bigger again. He's played it,
Yeah.
but he's changed a lot.
Right.
Like he's very childish, which of course he was before, but now it's like there's like someone like there's a clip of like one of his old videos where he was like asked him to hit the like button. He's like, "All right, enough begging now," and then you cut to the new videos, and he says it like 20 times in like 5 minutes. It's so dumb. But yeah, I watched like one episode of that, and it was weird. 'Cause it was
Skydive's Minecraft.
childish.
Back.
Yeah, but he was back before the game got big again,
Did he? I don't
Yeah.
know.
which I think is sad because
His music didn't work out.
it didn't, and his music was good.
I only listen to his tracks.
Of course.
Yeah.
But his mixtape album was fine.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to all of it, but it was okay. But his songs like Waking Up and Fake and Shine and stuff, they're really good. Because they are songs, they're not rap songs, they're songs.
Okay.
And he had potential if he kept going with it, but I don't think he's mentally okay either.
Yeah.
I think that's what really upsets him, because he's gone back to Minecraft, and obviously he's lost like half his viewer base because he quit 4 times.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But yeah, Minecraft's pretty sick. I downloaded it again, but I was like, because I remember the password, but I was like, what email is this associated with? So I typed in all my emails, because I had like 6, and none of them worked. Apparently it's associated with my dad's email, which got hacked like 2 years ago. So it was either hacked or shut down. I'm not sure. So if it was hacked, they're gonna get an email being like, your son is playing Minecraft. But yeah, I re-downloaded it. I tried to play a prison server. Do you remember them? Yeah. You'd have to mine for like ores and stuff and sell it. But the only ones that are still up are like OP servers. I used to like the one that Sunday played on season 1 of it. It was like all the wood, and then there were a few good ores. But now it's like you have like an OP pickaxe and everything just breaks really quickly. It's boring. It's just time. Yeah. It's not actually fun. It's just boring. Okay. I made my own world, and instead I ended it and died. Cool. So I didn't save. Wow. Minecraft's epic.
It's I enjoy watching the videos.
How do you not have any time for Minecraft? You must have the 360 edition, right?
I had the 360 edition.
Did you sell it?
I don't have a 360 anymore.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I had it on Xbox One. And then...
the Xbox One killed itself?
Yeah. So, and I've never had it on PS4. So I might have to get it on PS4.
Yeah, perhaps.
Bruh.
It's better on PC, but...
Yeah, but I don't have a PC.
Because there's now Bedrock Edition and everything else. Bedrock Edition, they all associate with themselves. It's weird. I don't know, it's weird. There's a whole lore behind the editions now.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah, so YouTube at the moment is everyone being depressed.
And playing Minecraft.
Yeah, like Monkey Jones is like gotten mad as well.
Everyone is.
Yeah, Monkey Jones, he had his channel shut down. He's the guy who had his channel like struck down last year for no reason. Or earlier this year.
Right.
That was last year. No, I don't remember.
I don't know.
And he's kind of been like going downhill since then mentally, which I don't blame him for, because he's like lost his dream job, and now he's like he was gonna kill himself or something, so he cheated on his girlfriend with some other girl because he didn't think he'd have to pay for the consequences, but then obviously he had to, which is a scummy thing to do, which is why I unsubbed from him, because I'm not really gonna support someone like that.
No.
And then apparently the girl he cheated on her with was like a xenophile or zebophile or something. I don't know what it is. It's pretty much a paedophile. That's pretty much what she is. Apparently she dated a 15-year-old.
That's fun.
And she said like she was gonna dump Mumkey for the 15-year-old again.
Oh, wow.
And then he proposed to her to keep her, and everyone was like, dude, don't do that, she's just gonna cheat on you. Also, she's fucking paedophile. But I think he uploaded a video today. I have no internet, by the way. I don't know if I'd said that. I have no Wi-Fi, but I saw that he uploaded a video today being like, she's gone or something. Right. So I think he's finally listening. For a while he was like, I'm just going to do what makes me happy. Fuck you guys. I'm not going to listen to you. And then I think someone must have been like, nah man, you need to realise that what you're doing is like not good. Okay. Poor Mumkey.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't want to know who that is.
He don't know. He makes videos. He doesn't even make that much good stuff anymore. No. He used to make a lot of stuff, but then channel got terminated. Wow. But yeah, we've been doing this for 1 hour and 2 minutes now. Wow. Over an hour, not 45 minutes. No. We've actually been live. It feels different, you know. If it was really hot, we probably wouldn't be alive. If this is my bedroom, we wouldn't be alive. No. By the way. Yeah, we should probably end it soon. We should soon. It's been mostly about films.
Why don't we go into another
Oopsie. What?
Entertainment. Music. What's going on in the music scene, Will?
I don't know. MGK released an album.
Did he?
It's actually pretty good.
Is it? Yeah. Good.
I don't know what you expect from me. Talia Mars apparently releasing some song because she keeps talking about it.
Yep.
What's it called? I don't remember. Better?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Ed Sheeran.
Perhaps. Oh yeah.
He released
Number
another
6.
album. Number 6 collaborations project.
Apparently a sequel to his number 5 collaborations EP.
Wow. So yeah, there's 6 songs, I think. Is there 6?
It's like 10.
Is there 10?
It's a lot.
Oh wow.
It's a full album.
I did not realise.
6 songs as an EP.
1 minute. I didn't even know. I thought it was 6 songs.
No.
I've only listened to 6 of them.
Yeah, I was born a misfit. Grew up 10 miles from the town of Ipswich. Something wished it to existence.
That's Remember the Name.
Never was a sick kid, always dismissed quick. Sick to sing and stop rapping like it's Christmas. Okay, we should probably finish it soon.
Remember the Name.
Yeah.
How
How many songs are there then?
1 minute, I'm trying to find it.
We'll find that out and then we'll end it.
Okay.
I won't end until we find out. I think it's like 10 or 14.
Oh, there's more than I expected. Beautiful People, Ed Sheeran with Khaled.
What happened? Just say the number. How many numbers are there? How many songs are there?
15.
Good content. Hey, I knew it.
Yeah, but
I
I
said
didn't
that,
realise
totally.
that. I thought it was only 6. 'Cause I only listened
6
to
isn't an album. 6 is an EP.
I don't know that, Will. I don't know musical terms.
I know.
Good for you.
Thank you. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I don't know when this is going up because, like I said, I have no fucking Wi-Fi. So I might edit this like... We're recording this on the 25th of July. This will hopefully be up by the end of the week. But I honestly don't know. Hopefully by the end of the month. I don't even know when I'm getting my internet back. But I don't know. We'll see. Because of the storm. I won't even say that. Yeah, it went because there was a huge storm the other night. And it was horrifying.
Fucking annoying.
It was so
It
loud.
woke me up at like 4 o'clock and I was like, can you shut the f*** up, please?
My poor dog was shuddering. She's not very happy. But yeah, so I've had no Wi-Fi since then because Talk's beautiful. Anyway, yeah, hope
Thanks
you
for-
enjoyed. Sorry there's no visuals, but there you go.
There is some visuals.
Yeah, I know, but for this bit.
Yeah.
Harry, stop touching me.